Can you take growth hormone in small amounts for longevity, like a TRT, but growth hormone? Personally, I've tried it for many years. Let me tell you about my results. So, growing up, you always hear, I say growing up like it's something that everybody does. Not everybody does. But look, when you're in the steroid game, when you own gyms, when you do this thing, right? You hear about steroids, you hear about tablets first, then you hear about the injectables, then you hear about stuff like, oh, have you heard about halo testing? Have you heard about test suspension? Have you heard about insulin? Have you heard about all these growth hormone? You think, whoa, what's this growth hormone? Oh, these guys are on growth. The pros are taking it. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever. And then everyone comes out with, but you got to take it for 6 months. Like all of a sudden, like, you got to take this thing for 6 months because your body's going to get to month 6 and say, yeah, we start today. He's had it for 6 months. Let's give him the go ahead. You know, I always found that really strange that people used to say, you have to take it for 6 months. Anyway, growth hormone. One of the first times I got it, it wasn't a pen. It was a Chinese genotropin, 100 IUs, 10 amps, 10 bacteria waters, and 10 like bottles that look like HCG, which you had to mix. If you've done any growth, you know what I'm talking about. So that's exactly how you used to buy back in the days. And when you buy steroids back in the days, they were 25, 35 quid, roughly in and around that, especially testosterone on the lower side. But when you bought growth hormone, it was 100 quid. And you think, what? £100? How long is this going to last me? Then they tell you how much you got to take a day and you got to do this and that. I'm thinking, oh, this is expensive, bro. It's like, this is working out to almost like £100 every couple of weeks. This is so expensive. Shall I not? Oh, I'll go and then I'll try it. He did it. Got a first course of growth hormone on the go. Was bulking at the time. Took it. Didn't really feel much, to be honest with you. A little bit of water retention, a little bit bigger, a little bit more swelled up. I can't say I felt amazing, to be honest with you. Then you think, maybe, just maybe, it's not the right growth hormone. Maybe you need the Pfizer. Maybe you want the Pfizer pens that everybody's using from Turkey that come in. Let's get the pens. And then you buy the pens and it's like, yeah, how much is it worth? It's 120 quid. 120 quid, okay, you pay for it. Now they're going for 180, 200 quid those. So I'm not trying to put anyone out of business, bro. If you're buying those pens now, pay the full price, bro. There's no cheap shit. Anyway, the Pfizer pens back in the days, that's how much you get them for. And if you knew the people, it was 100 quid, 90 quid, 80 pound, whichever guy was bringing it over from Turkey. Have I just kind of like spilled the beans on everyone there about how much these pens were actually getting bought for? Anyway, someone bought them over from Turkey, and now you got the Pfizer pens. You're like, okay, great. Yeah. Paid the money, 80, 90 quid, 120, whatever it was. You took it home. You looked and you thought, this ain't 100 IU, this is 36 IU. So you think, I'm getting only 36 IUs now for more money than I was paying for 100. But it's pharma grade, got to be better. Okay, how much should we take? 2 IUs a day. So all I couldn't afford any more than that. I'm not going to take 10 IUs, 8 IUs, 6 IUs. It's too much. The pen won't last long enough. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just take 2 IUs. 2 IUs, nothing's happening. Let me just stick to 1 IU. I'm being a bit stringy. Do you know what I mean? I'm being a bit stingy. Let's try and make it last as long as possible. Nothing really happens. Then you're buying it again and again, and you go on for 6 months, 9 months, a year, and growth hormone. You think, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really doing anything? Then people say you need to take 4 IU a day for it to have any benefit, and you think, do you know what? I've had enough of this, bro. I've had enough of this. I quit. I give up. Then I managed to get some from Pakistan, Lily. I'm taking 2 IU here, 4 IU there. Those just wasn't working for me. Nothing was happening. So I thought, okay, I'm going to quit growth hormone. Never took growth hormone ever after that. It's been a long time. Now, recently, people are coming in and saying, well, is there some sort of longevity? It rejuvenates your skin. Hollywood are doing it. It grows your hair back. Like, I could care less about that, Oh, it's amazing for your skin. It's amazing for this. It's amazing for that. There's so much stuff in it. Just take 2 IU a day. The longevity benefits are great. Now, here's the thing, bro. I don't give a shit what the science says. As always, I've taken it in 2 IUs for up to a year. Jack shit happens. Nothing happens. A bit of water retention, that's about it. You run the risk of getting gyno if you're on TRT. Why would you want more water retention? And then on top of that, you're going to be like, well, my blood pressure's running a little bit high. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just take some Ramapril to lower the blood pressure. Nope, wrong again, because now you're messing yourself up long term. That's the issue. Now, the reason why I don't advise it, one, it's got very little benefit, and I'm talking first-hand experience from somebody who's lean. Those people that say you have to stay lean in order for it to work. I am lean, bro. Leaner than a lot of guys out there who compete 4 weeks out, maybe not stage ready. But point is, took it, didn't do jack shit. The reason why I wouldn't advise it for anybody for longevity, 2 IU per day or 1 IU per day is this one sole reason. It accelerates growth of any cell, good or bad. That's the issue. So, if you have a cancerous cell inside your body, it will accelerate that cancer. Very simple, that is it. Now with me, if that, God forbid, ever does happen to me, then I at least want a fighting chance. I at least want to have my blood test done knowing I've caught it early. I do not want it to accelerate to the point that it could kill me. There could be other issues like your heart growing. I do not want to accelerate that to the point where that could kill me. For what? To rejuvenate what exactly are we trying to rejuvenate here? Skin cells for what purpose? Vanity reasons. Bro, I want to be old. I want the wrinkles to start showing up. I don't even use soap on my face. Use the same the same body wash top to bottom, bro. I don't wash my hands. I don't care about these things. Showing my hands there, by the way. They're not dirty. But I'm not into all this skincare, put this Botox filler in and make sure you don't get wrinkles, or don't frown because you don't want wrinkles when you're older. I want to get old, bro. Got grey hairs from God knows when. I don't care. So if you're taking growth hormone only for vanity reasons, visual vanity reasons, because there's nothing else that growth hormone does. It does not improve your digestion. Does not improve your skin cells to the point of them having any benefit other than looking youthful. If you train and you stay hydrated and you get out in the sun, you're going to look youthful. Very simple. Don't need growth hormone to do that. What else does it do? What else does growth hormone do? Add muscle? Train. Take some TRT. Add some Anavor in there. Add some Primo. Add some Mastron. Go on a full-blown steroid cycle if you want. It's not worth it taking growth hormone. If you're a competitive bodybuilder, by all means, go and do your 20 IUs a day. I don't care. I don't give a shit, bro. Take it for that purpose. If you are competing, you're getting regular blood work done, if you stay on top of your health, go and do it. But answer the question, is growth hormone good long-term for TRT, 2 IUs a day? It's a 100% no from me. Comment down below. Please like my stuff and subscribe.